Hello, my name's Shirley. I'm 58, I have 2 children. I'm an artist, and what I want to do is I want to share with you today how I do scribbles, and just to explain that I scribble almost daily. I find that it really helps me to release any tension. I also use it to help me to get more of a focus on anything that I'm trying to achieve. It's sort of become part of my medicine, you could say. I'm going to move the camera down slightly so that you can see. So what I do is I begin normally with a black permanent marker. And I don't really put too much thought into what I'm doing. I just allow myself to really flow with my hands and what I'm feeling at the time. That one's a little bit worn out. So this one seems to be a bit worn out as well, but never mind. Here we go. So I'll do this and then see if this one's any better. I think this one might just be warming up slightly. And then I just place lines and shapes. I've used this very much over the years during periods when I've been in art therapy as a way of helping me to kind of release very deep emotional feelings about things. When I've had difficulty expressing them with words, I've used creativity as a way of really communicating what I'm feeling deep down inside. Now I'm going to go on to use a graphic pen. I love graphic pens because you can actually make your lines a lot sharper, and I do use a bit of spit. I find these work really, really well on shiny surface paper. And then I just look and I see shapes, and then I turn the shapes into forms. I've been doing this since as long as I can remember. I think seriously, I got involved in doing the doodles from when I was around 17, 18 years of age. When I began, well actually I think I was 16, no, I was 15 when I went to, 15 and a half when I went to hairdressing college. We had to do like a lot of drawing and things. So then I will get other colours just to give some texture to what I do. And then I see something here. Then I need to create some form there. My pens are really not working for me at the moment. Probably need some new ones. Ah, that's better. And then I do love cats, so cats do feature quite a lot in my work. For me, cats symbolise very strongly a feeling of independence. And sometimes you see, some of my work you'll see like birds, which also are another symbol of freedom for me. There are many theories, concepts of the meanings behind doodles, and you can actually find a lot of info on YouTube about what different things mean, whether you draw from the right or left, how you start your picture. And I have actually recently looked into that, but none of it really applies to myself. I like to do my own self-analysis, as I don't believe that millions, or if not thousands, should I say, of people drawing the same symbols all have the same meaning. So I like to make the drawings really strong. And then we've got this little cat here that's itching to pop out. For finer work, I use the graphic pens because I can get the textures better, and even for smaller detail, I like to keep things quite fun, although some of my work is a little bit more heavy, I suppose is the best way I could describe it. Then we'll put some silver in that bit. I used to sell my artwork, but it was more my abstract expressionist floral paintings, and I used to exhibit also different venues in the UK. Friends and family, that they've always loved my doodle work. I think it's because it looks quite detailed, but it has that kind of simplistic look to the eye. It's nothing like a good bit of silver. The feeling I get when I produce a piece of either artwork or a scribble is a feeling of release. It's really, really hard to explain. It just helps me to think about other things that I need to be doing, and gives me that little bit of like focus. There we go. Could say this one is okay to go, could be complete. The little pussycat. big belly, just like me, how I see myself. Sometimes when things are weighing you down, you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. What I do, have quite a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. It's really good to take that time out to do something that really helps you to release all that tension. And then just move that a little bit. Make sure that you can see what I'm doing. Use silver on the hands. We can put a little bit of silver on the cat. Just brings them all in as one. A bit like my little family. Silver over there, another bit of silver there, and a little bit of silver there. Let's make this part of the garment. I never ever copy other artists' work. There's too much in my own head. I don't really have time to mimic somebody else, as I'm working too hard on my own journey at the moment. Yes, it's good to look at other people's work and to relate in some way to other people's work, but that doesn't mean replicating it or trying to be somebody that you're not. I think it's always best to be yourself, to be who you are. And then the cat, I just put a few little hairs in the cat, just a few little bits here and just a few little hairs here, just to give it that little bit more texture. I do love texture anyway in my clothing designs. I use texture quite a lot, but it's quite the reverse to what I do here. I do have black and white designs on clothing, but I'm very much for, I like bold, bright colours, bold designs. I think they make you feel much more uplifted. Black and white or grey and white, or it's got its place on everything. And then you can just use a little bit of, I do use a bit of spit. It doesn't sound very nice, but I do. And then I like to get a bit of shading in, so I will use the spit. I used to do this spitting and smudging many years ago. I actually called some of my very old sketches spit and ink. Little eyebrow there. Let's just get some. And then to know when to stop though, because I can go on and on and on. And let's just get that. Just make those lines a little bit stronger. I'm not sure what the date is today. I think it's the 18th. And then I'll usually sign my work, not always at the bottom. 0319. I just put it somewhere in the picture. So there you have it. That was my quick, I can't even work out how long, that was my quick 17, look at that, 17 minutes. I hope you enjoyed watching. I will do further videos on in my group, which is called Cassie Malone, and they will also be uploaded to my Facebook page, which is called Cassie Kit. So check us out, come and share and like, and you can join too. Thanks very much. Thank you. Thanks for sharing and thanks for looking.